I was young, I felt I could do anything. Was nothing, too hard for me.
Yeah, and then that experience that you had with God. Remember you were telling me about that?
Oh, that's when I got saved.
Oh, when you got saved. Okay, yeah. So tell me about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I was saved. We was at prayer meeting. And it was on Norwood Street. They old by where we used to call it before we got into the one over Mount Pleasant. And we went up and had a prayer, and so I was just praying and hand up and everything like that, and the Lord took me down, and He really knocked me down, and I fell on the floor, and I couldn't do nothing. He said, now, move your hand, get up. And I couldn't move, I couldn't get up, I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't even breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was just laying there on the floor. And then, I realized that who God was, and how much power and authority He had, And I never experienced nothing like that before. And I just said, yes, Lord, I surrender. I gave up. And then He let me move, and I got up, and I was telling everybody about what had happened to me. That really made a change in my life. That really did. Because I never experienced nothing like that.
Yeah. And before that, you were saying like how you just.
Oh yeah, I felt like I could do anything. I'd run through a wall. I felt I could run right straight through this house. I could I'd run outside and look at this house. I'll run through that, it's a curse and a can. And I felt like I could just step back and just, just tick off and just run right through it. And I felt like that.
And then that moment just changed that, way of thinking.
Oh, yeah, man. I know I couldn't do anything, because I could not, I was completely helpless. I don't know if you know what it feels like to be completely helpless. You ever been in a situation like that?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think too many people ever been in a situation like that. They might have had something, that was hard for them, but they wasn't completely helpless.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing that they could do. I mean, not anything at all that you could do, completely, just like a little newborn baby when you first come in the world.
Yeah.
Completely helpless.
Yeah. Yeah. And it just shows us what we do, God allows us to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
You not nowhere where you think you are.
Right. Yeah.
You think you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing without God. And I understood that, and that's why as I am like I am now, as I don't worry too much about nothing,
Yeah.
I just go and I said, whatever it is, Lord, you got it. I'm yours and you're mine and you got control over me. There's nothing that I can do. And I realized that it's absolutely nothing that I could do.
Yeah.
I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I heard you tell that story so many times, but right now it's making me think of when, was it Jacob that wrestled with God?
Yeah.
It's making me think that was kind of what was, a little.
Yeah, well, yeah, because but
it wasn't really much wrestling going
on.
No,
he carried his weight with God. He wrestled with him all night long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And he never could, win, or he didn't lose, he couldn't overpower him.
Yeah.
But then God never took him down. I don't think God did bring him down because he didn't want to.
Right, yeah, oh yeah.
He didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
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 But with you, it was just,
It
you wasn't wrestling.
No,
You was just,
I was just on the floor.
Yeah,
I was
surrender
on the floor
helpless.
laying there like this.
yeah.
I could not breathe. I couldn't do anything at all.
Yeah. And he was showing you who really was in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did. He showed me who he was. You know, I mean, how much authority he had over me that I was, you know.
Right.
That's what I was to him. You know, you could just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had to take me to that place because I was beside myself. You know what I mean? And I thought I was something that I was not, you know. And God had to show me who he was and his power and his authority and stuff like that. And I was nothing without him. And I had to come to that realization. And I had to come to that within myself. Really within myself, not say somebody just talking.
Right.
I had to actually receive
Experience that.
Right.
Yeah.
I had to receive that in myself. You know, that I'm nothing without God.
So did that happen, like, do you think it was like immediately after that happened, or it like took some time before you like really started to like understand?
Before I started preaching and stuff?
Well, no, like before you started to see who like
Who God
you were
was?
in comparison to God. Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
I remember when I got up, when he released me. He didn't, you know, he didn't do nothing to me, pick me up or nothing like that. I don't know, but you know, he just
yeah.
get up, and I could get up, I could move.
Oh.
That's how I was. He said, you know, and then I could move. But before I could not move, I was paralyzed.
Yeah.
I was laying on the floor.
At church.
In church. And it was a whole lot of people there.
Okay.
Sister Phillips, Sister Pastor Phillips, Mother Phillips, there was a whole lot of people there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was laying out on the floor. And I couldn't move. You know?
Yeah.
So, God, sometimes he has to take you through some things to really, you know,
get your attention.
You think you know who God is, but the average person don't. They have the slightest idea, you know. And he just rolled back the curtain just a little bit. He said, "I'm gonna let you see." You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you see. Yeah. Because you a big, bad, tough guy. You run through walls and stuff like that. I ain't care nothing about nothing. But I'll never forget that.